Okay, let's get started. In this video, we're going to go over the Market Insider Report for homes in Simi Valley. This is as of October 1st, 2025. We're looking at all single family residences. We're not looking at condominiums and we're not looking at townhomes in this video. Let's get started. This is the market snapshot for Simi Valley homes. It says the Simi Valley area has had the median sale price adjusted by 4.1% over the last 30 days. Let's take a look at the details below. So the highest sales price for Simi Valley homes was $1,670,000. The average sale price was $849,098, and the median sale price of homes $798,000. So if we look at this number down here, that has been adjusted by 4.1% lower from the previous month. This slide is the market performance. So it says the turnover rate of Simi Valley individual home sales decreased by 42% in this period, with 49 homes sold versus 84 in the previous month. So if we look at this number here, the sold 49 homes sold last month, September 2025. Currently, what we have active for sale is 176 homes on the market. So that number is actually higher right now. But right now we're looking at the single family residences, not the condos and not the townhouses. All right, the current pending homes. There are currently 101 homes that are pending sale. So they're under contract right now waiting for escrow to close. Take a look at this number right here. The average days on market being 57 days. So what does that mean? If you are to put your home on the market today, be prepared for it to sit on the market for about 2 months. Now, if you are looking to sell your home and you'd like to sell it a little bit quicker, reach out to me and my team. We have a marketing strategy that is like none other. I haven't seen any other agents in the area using this marketing strategy to get homes sold quicker and to put more money back into your pocket. These are the average sales prices as of October 1st, 2025. We already talked about the highest sales price and the median sales price, the lowest sales price being $660,000. That's actually up 22.2% from the last month. Here are some of the fast facts. 66 new homes have been placed on the market within the last 30 days. 110 homes have been on the market for more than 30 days. So that's a total of 176 homes that are currently active for sale. Again, that's not including townhouses and that's not including condominiums. We already talked about pending sales being 101 and 49 homes sold last month. Average days on the market, 57. Let's look at these numbers down here. The average list price per square foot versus the average sold price. So sellers are looking to get an average of $502 per square foot. That's actually down from the previous month of $509. But what are sellers actually getting when they sell their homes? They're actually getting $497 on average per square foot, down from $505 last month. And this is just a quick look at the Simi Valley map. Now what we're looking at here, these numbers here, we're looking at the most recent 8 of each category. So 8 of the newly listed, 8 pending, 8 sold. Okay, in this slide, we're looking at the most recent active homes that were listed. So we're looking at the most recent 8 homes that were listed for sale in Simi Valley. Let's take a look at one of these. Let's take a look at this one here on Shenandoah Street. Here's the home on Shenandoah Street. Let's take a look at some of these pictures here. It actually does look like a pretty nice home. Pretty large. This home is actually 6 bedrooms and it has 4 bathrooms. Let's keep going here. Oh, here's the inside. Looking pretty nice. That open concept. So you've got the kitchen kind of opening up into the living room there. Here's one of the bedrooms. Looks like it's the master bedroom with a fireplace in it. Nice bathroom. Again, this is a 6-bedroom, 4-bathroom home. Look at that soaking tub; looks beautiful. It is pretty large. It's 2,350 square feet of living space. Here's another bathroom that looks really nice. Yeah, this home is nice. It's listed at $1,195,000. Look at that patio outside. Let me back up a little bit. Look how this back door opens up. The whole thing opens up. So when you are having gatherings, parties, get-togethers, you can open this whole thing up and look out into your backyard. Let's see what the rest of the yard looks like. Very nice. Opens up to a little pool area there, or jacuzzi I think it is. There it is. I can't tell if that's a large jacuzzi or a small pool. But still, it's a very nice looking home. Again, $1,195,000, 6 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, 2,350 square feet of living space. And there it is. All right, let's move on. This slide is showing us those same 8 listings we just looked at. In this slide, we're looking at the pending sales. This slide is only showing us the most recent 8 homes that are pending. So you'll look at some of the list prices here, but we don't know what the actual sales price is until they actually close. So if you watch this report next month, you're going to see what some of these homes actually sold for. So again, this one here on Stoneman is listed for $1 shy of $900,000. Let's see if they actually get that. Here's the same homes. We're just looking at the front view. This slide is showing the most recent homes that were sold in Simi Valley. So there were 49 sold last month, and we've got the most recent 8 that are being displayed here. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this 3+2 on 2177 Madrone Street. Here's the home on Madrone Street. It looks like it is a little bit of a fixer. The front yard needs work. The exterior needs some work. Here's the inside. So again, this home, oh, the flooring looks pretty nice, at least in the pictures. Again, this home is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. 1,278 square feet of living space. There's the kitchen. A little bit outdated, but it doesn't look too bad, at least in the pictures. This home was listed at $720,000. They got $705,000. So let's continue on here. There's one of the bathrooms. Again, it was a 3+2, 1,278 square feet. There's the yard. The yard's actually pretty good size. But again, all the landscaping, front and back, needs work. There it is. Let's move on. And here's the same homes. Looking at the front view again. Those homes actually look pretty nice. Here's one on Cliff Hollow. That's in the Wood Ranch area. And let's move on. Okay, this slide shows the recent sales breakdown. So the numbers that we're looking at here are the homes that were sold, and it kind of breaks it down by the price versus the percentage of those homes sold to that price. So we had, this is all last month, 12 homes that were sold. That accounts for 24% of all the homes sold last month that were sold for less than $750,000. We have another 12, also 24%, selling for more than $865,000, and everything in between accounted for about 25 sales, for the numbers right in between $750,000 to $865,000. This number over here, the 57, that accounts for the days, the average days on market. We talked about that. If you're planning on selling your home, be prepared to let it sit for a couple months. That's the way the market is right now. It is more of a buyer's market right now. A lot of inventory out there. So sellers cannot be as picky and control the transaction as much as they used to a few years ago. Now the buyers have the, I don't want to say the upper hand, but they have more choices, more options. So be prepared to let your home sit for a little bit longer. Now, if you are looking to sell your home, like I said before, my team and I, we do have a marketing strategy that is like none other. So our marketing plan will help you get your home sold quicker and for more money. Can I guarantee it? No, but we've seen it time and time again with our marketing plan that it works. All right, let's move on here. This slide is showing what people are buying. 2-bedroom homes, there were 4 sold. Those sold for an average of about $699. 3-bedroom homes, 17 of those sold last month for an average of $775, $229. 4-bedroom homes, 22 of those sold for an average of $876, $906. And 5+ bedrooms, 6 of those sold in Simi Valley for an average of $1,056,667. Okay, in this slide, I want you to look at the dates here, June of 24 to July of 24. So we're going back more than a year, but it's going to give you the numbers from the average list price versus the average sales price. So again, June of 24 to July of 24, the average list price. Sellers were listing at an average of $860,812. Sellers were actually selling their homes for an average of $849,098. Let's look at this number here. This is May of 24 to June of 24. The average list price being $955,443. The average sales price being $948,641. So you'll see in both cases, the average list price was more than what sellers were actually receiving. This slide is again showing us the recent sales for all of September 2025. Again, 49 homes sold. Only single family residences. I'm not looking at the condos. Average sales price for homes being $849,098. That is down from the previous month. That average was $948,641. Days on market 57. Again, we've got a marketing strategy that will knock that 57 days out of the water. Just reach out to us. And when you are ready to sell, reach out to myself and my team. The phone number is 805-424-6226. I am Steve Hise. My partner is Trisha Garcia. She's great. You're going to love her. Again, 805-424-6226. I'm excited to start working with you.